It Good evening, guten Abend, and namaste. I would like to explain a little bit about the songs. Though it is called songs, but it is not like the songs that you would generally think of, all those tragic love songs that you would think. These are spiritual songs. And mantras. Mantras are always pronounced in Sanskrit, though sometimes it might sound different when we, as a Tibetan tongue, recites them. Mantra, this two words, I was told, means the protection of mind. It protects the mind from negativity. Mantra is the essence of sound. It is the embodiment of all the truth in the form of sound. Our mind rides on a subtle energy of breath, which we call the prana. So when we chant or sing mantra, it helps us to purify the negative energy and recharge it with positive energy. And it is a very unique meditational technique that we use in Tibetan Buddhism, is by uniting the mind with the sound of mantra. And to sing these mantras or spiritual song in a melodious way is just a method that is used because melody has an inherent ability to soothe a very disturbed mind. It is a language that can be understood by everyone, regardless of our differences of our cultural background, or the languages we speak, or the places where we come from. Melody has the power to please the ear of divine human animals, as well as I was told that nowadays it's pretty much proven scientifically that even the plants, they grow more beautifully. So for that reason, in monasteries, every time we perform ritual ceremonies, we always use various different kind of melodies to perform them. Besides mantras, I will be singing very ancient traditional spiritual songs from a very profound Tibetan Buddhist practice called Chö, which is founded by Tibetan women from the 11th century, known as Manchik Labdun. This is the first Tibetan Buddhist practice that was originated in Tibet, particularly the style, though the conceptual resource is absolutely from the Buddha's teaching. The word Chö literally means to cut. I won't be going very deep into explanation of Chö practice, but for a very small explanation is that according to the Chö terminology, it is a practice that helps you to cut through your ego clinging. And ego develops when there is fear. Fear of losing something. From very subtle level of fear to very gross level of fear. And that makes us to suffer the most, which is considered very important to cut through. So besides its very profound essential practice, or the teaching in it, it has beautiful melodious melodies, which I will be singing for you. I will not be performing the whole ritual here. because it might take a very long time, and I learned that in the West people seem to have very limited time. So as a joke, I would say that I will be performing the top 10 Buddha songs for you. Most of the songs that I will be singing today are very, very traditional melodies, which is not composed by ordinary people like me. They are all composed by the great masters from the past throughout their meditation experiences. And along with the church songs, I will be playing these instruments, as you could say, a drum and a bell, which is again for a practice for a very symbolic reason, as if we have alarm clocks in our houses to wake us up in the morning from our sleep. So similarly, sound of these instruments are just practiced as sound to wake up our inner wisdom from ignorance. And also as the sound to invoke all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas from all directions to be with us. Paju tabju jubala sovande, maju shirabju jubala sovande, kalde nyamju jubala sovande, truptoy jujin jubala sovande, tabdin chujojin jubala sovande, churnayin jigdin chavala. Shemba lo pare chinje lo jongye de bejulu lo jinsin trawar chinje garje ne de parche lo ronyo de par chinje lo nasi semje chamdru rangoy shibare chinje lo rare pasam dandru lo rawan thobar chinje Chir dadain rodro simchin am jun zin trama pame lamin chanchu to barichum bhai 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 Yeah.